Hello, welcome back. This is James Area from UX Shape. Today we're gonna do a quick tutorial at a request of one of our viewers and about alignment, how you can align your widgets properly. First thing we need to understand when we're working on Hacksaw, this area here is the work area. This is where all your design is gonna be. Then, before you do anything at all, you need to understand all these widgets. Once you understand what these widgets are, what they are meant for, then you can utilize the alignment and the center back features and the group and ungroup. So this is very important, and you might want to practice it as well so that you can actually understand it properly. So we will just assume, okay, so let's assume we have something like this. We have a rectangle widget and we have a text and we have a button and everything is just all over the place. All right, regardless of the size, everything is all over the place. And we have something like this and we want to make it align properly. We want to make it look like this. We want to make it look like this. Perfect. We want to make it look everything centered. We want to make it like this. So what we need to understand when we're working on Hacksaw, we need to understand that each of the widgets have you have to work with them separately. So to make it format your design to make it look like this, centralized and aligned properly, we need to do each of them one after the other. When we click on this heading, this text label, we will realize that we have this heading here, and we will be able to click on this align center like we have in Microsoft Word, and then you have align middle. That brings it to center and that brings it to middle. Then what we need to do next is we need to click on the main box area here. We will realize that because we have this box, anything we have inside here, we can click on it. But the moment I move this up here, I send it, bring it to front, then I'm not going to see what I have here anymore. So I can just send it back. Once I send it back, it takes it back to every widget, and all the widget that is underneath comes to the front. So what we need to do, we need to click the main box where we want all the widget to be centered and aligned middle on. We need to highlight that first by clicking on it, and then we hold on Shift key, and then we click on the heading text, and then we click align middle. That's all we need to do with align center, align center. Now we realize that the button as well might not be at the center of the big red square box. So what we need to do, we need to first highlight the square box first, and then highlight the button second by holding Shift key down, and then click align center. Now it is at the center. But the next thing we need to consider again is the heading to text and the button might not be aligned together. So how do we do that? Because they are separate widgets and because they are on the same level, which means they are not at the back of this square area, we need to deselect. Nothing is clicked at all on the page, and we need to click the icon, the text, which is the heading, and then the button, and then we click align center. Once we do that, we click group. If we don't click group, I'll just Ctrl Z, and if we don't click group and we try to put this at the center of the big square, look what happened when we say align center and align middle. This is what happened because we have not grouped that part together. So before we can put this heading and this button at the center and the middle of this square box, we need to first highlight both of them center it and group it. Once we group it, then we deselect. You realize one thing again, that if we just highlight this one at the center and then we highlight the main one and we click align center or middle, it will move, but it might cause our design not to work properly. So what we need to do, we need to make sure that the center, what we want to put widget in the center or the middle is what we click first. So we click the box first, and then we click this first, this second, and then we click align middle, align center. You see what happened? When we do that, only the middle moved. The box did not move, so the position will not move, and you will usually have your widget fixed in a position. So we want to maintain this position for this square box, but we want to put this at the middle. And to do that is by clicking on it first and then align middle and say put this at the center and the middle, and then we can group. Once we group, we can move it anywhere and nothing is gonna happen. And you can see that exactly the same. If we try to put this together, we can see that it's exactly the same as we've done. And that is how you can make your widget to work. But we see that this thing is at the back of it, so we can just send it to back so that we can send this to back as well, and then we can make sure that we have this. And if we want to highlight this, we can send this to back, group this together, group this. So you will need to practice your grouping alignment if you really want to make your prototype work, and it just exactly as you will have it in Microsoft Word or in PowerPoint. It's just exactly the same thing. So use your mouse properly, and I hope you've learned how to do this page alignment or alignment of widgets. And if you have any question, just drop me a line. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Bye.